The punitive damages awarded in addition to the actual damages when I, as the defendant, or my 5 sons, yes, or Marilyn and her 6 kids, yes, sue the police and sheriff's department for acting recklessly, yes, malice or deceit. Now, specific damages assessed by way of penalizing the wrongdoer or making an example to others. Now, it's possible that making an example of Christianity to the other religions, yes, if I took you as a whole, yes, there is the possibility of teaching Christianity, yeah, that you do not allow for the persecuting of Christians, yes, when you have knowledge of libel, yes, where an individual was not a domestic abuser or child abuser, that you never allow for that type of thing to happen, yes, and when I sue you for the punitive damages to teach the lesson to Christianity, I'm going to want ownership of all your property. The tuition for the last 40 years. Yes. Every signature of every transcript of every individual that went to school there. Yes. And then if I find an IP address, yes, a computer, somebody decided that they were not going to be honest in the grades that they had received. I'll sue you for using outside services. See, as soon as schools get so cheap, yes, that if you want to request a transcript of your education at any and all institutions, yes, that we're just going to, well, we're going to give that responsibility to another corporation. Now, it sounds really good, okay, this thought of third parties handling all transcripts, yes, but you are liable for any change of any. Oh. The Supreme Court has held that 3 guidelines help determine whether a punitive damages award violates constitutional due process. The reprehensibility of the conduct being punished, yes, the reasonableness of the relationship between the harm and the award, yes, and the difference between the award and the civil penalties authorized in comparable cases. BMW of North America versus Gore. Exemplary damages, vindictive damages, punitory damages, presumptive damages, added damages, aggravated damages, speculative damages, imaginary damages, smart money and punies. Pooh. Now, the Supreme Court, yes, themselves, all 8 of them, do we know exactly how many employees there are of the Supreme Court of the United States of America? Yeah, these 3 guidelines help determine whether a punitive damage award violates the constitutional due process. Now let's look at the constitutional due process that you will not deprive any American citizen, yes, of life, liberty, or property without due process. Yes. That means that you won't arrest innocent American citizens, yes, without having probable cause. Yes. You will not pay people to play the part of the accused defendant. Yes. You will not say that people are someplace where they are not. Yes. You will not issue traffic citations that accuse an individual of domestic violence and child abuse. You will not make up 2-count criminal complaints, yes, so that Cow Heidi can get some money for her 47th birthday. You will not issue driver's licenses, welfare cards, social security cards, or the transcripts of any student in this nation that is not the actual student themselves. Now, when I look through exactly who it is that did go to school,